uzalendo pia mshikamano viwe msingi wa umoja wetu, na tulinde uhuru na amani, mila zetu na desturi zetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Viwandani na hata mashambani tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, tujitoe kwa hali na mali, tuijenge jumuiya bora. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
You may now have your seats. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali.
Jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Mzuri sana. Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Kenya nchi yangu hakuna matata, nchi ya kupendeza hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata, nchi yenye amani hakuna matata, nchi yenye umoja hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata. Na tuimbe, tushangilie, tucheze ngoma zetu Kenya. Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Kenya nchi yangu hakuna matata, nchi ya kupendeza hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata, nchi yenye amani hakuna matata, nchi yenye umoja hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, habari gani? Wageni mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. Kenya nchi yangu hakuna matata, nchi ya kupendeza hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata, nchi yenye amani hakuna matata, nchi yenye umoja hakuna matata. Jambo bwana, hakuna matata.
Kenya nchi yangu
hakuna matata.
Kenya ni nchi yangu
hakuna matata.
Nchi ya kupendeza,
hakuna matata.
Nchi ya kupendeza,
hakuna matata.
Ukienda Mombasa,
hakuna matata.
Ukienda Kisumu,
hakuna matata.
Ukikuja Nairobi,
hakuna matata.
Kenya ni nchi yangu,
hakuna matata.
Kenya ni nchi yangu,
hakuna matata. Ae Afrika, ae Afrika, oh liberte. Ae Afrika, ae Afrika, oh liberte. Du 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 du
Ngima lomba,
Wanuatio,
ngima lomba, ngima polo lomba,
Wanuatio nengima,
ngima lomba,
Wanuatio,
ngima lomba, ngima polo lomba,
Wanuatio nengima,
ngima lomba, ngima,
Wanuatio,
ngima lomba,
Wanuatio nengima,
aero Yesu,
Yesu,
aero Yesu nikechele no wara,
Wanuatio nengima,
aero Yesu,
Yesu,
aero Yesu nikechele no wara,
Wanuatio nengima, Wanuatio nengima, Wanuatio ne, 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 Wanuatio nengima. Idwaro ngima, Yesu penjo idwaro ngima mane? Ngima ma e polo, ngima ma dwaro polo, ema dwaro ngima ma e polo, ngima chamo ngima.
Wanuadhi ka Yesu
Wanuadhi ka Yesu. Wanuadhi chamo ngima.
Kakongodo kodi kanyo. Wanuadhi ka Yesu.
Wanuadhi chamo ngima.
Katugodo kodi kanyo.
Wanuadhi ka Yesu. Wanuadhi chamo ngima.
Imama Epolo.
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 Wanuadhi chamo ngima.
Engima lomba.
Wanuatio.
Engima lomba, engima polo lomba.
Wanuatio ngima.
Engima lomba, engima.
Wanuatio.
Engima lomba.
Wanuatio ngima.
Aero Yesu.
Aero Yesu.
Aero Yesu niketine no wara.
Wanuatio ngima.
Aero Yesu.
Aero Yesu.
Aero Yesu niketine no wara.
Wanuatio ngima. 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 Wanuatio ngima.
No ye mara umai.
Yekalo yeno yemara yekalo uma yekalo yemara uma yekalo yedia dia yekalo yeno yemara uma yekalo yekalo yemara uma yekalo
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KITFest at 10. How about a round of applause for the KCC Choir? Oh, right here. I'll be your host, Brad Aseli. We're excited to be here today. I can't see your faces, but I know that they're looking amazing. From here, I can tell that those are your clothes and they're not borrowed clothes. But of course, right now we're looking at the clock and we're on borrowed time. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome the first performance of the evening. But before I even get there, I would like to request you to use the hashtag KITFest at 10. KITFest at 10 is the hashtag we're using on X. And of course, you can take a photo with your neighbor. In fact, turn the lights on. Tafadhali, niwashie ni taa. Yes. Oh, wow. Amazing. Wow, you look amazing. Aya, you can remove your phones from your pockets, tafadhali. Phones from your pockets, tafadhali. Kokto, I see you. Job Masika, how are you? Mko salama? Aya, toeni simu kwa mfuko, tafadhali. You can take a photo with your neighbor. Only if you came with them. They might belong to someone else. And they'll be asked tonight, who's that on your phone? Yes. Have you done that? Exchange numbers with the person next to you. You never know. Maybe that's your next important contact. Yes. Hi, how are you? Hi. That is a paid actor. Ndakulipa. Ameshakula deposit. Ameshakula deposit, I will pay the rest. Right now, I'd like to welcome you to KITFest at 10. It's been a celebration of nothing but great art. It's not only one country, it's a myriad of countries. It's countries from Southern Africa, East Africa, northern part of Africa, and of course, from the western and central part of Africa. It's a celebration of art, and right now, I know that they're just about to unveil, one, the Ambassador 2025, two, the face of the festival 2025. Those are the two key things that you need to pay keen attention to. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome my first performance of the night. This man has been performing for 15 years, and for 15 years, he taught himself to dance, but not for himself, to create a purpose and, of course, change the lives of children and adults alike. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to put your hands together as we welcome my good friend, dancer and choreographer, Robert Pri. Tumpigie makofi. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Oh, finally, KPLC. Thanks. So right now, I'm just about to introduce the KITFest Executive Director. That is KITFest Trust Executive Director, Mr. Ngofia, to give us his opening remarks as he officially welcomes us to this amazing event. Tumpigie makofi as he comes onto stage. Tumpigie makofi. Let's make it louder, guys. Let's make it louder.
The CEO of the Kenya Cultural Center, who is our chief guest today, the programs manager, Mr. Kevin Kimani from the Kenya Cultural Center as well, our outgoing face of the festival, Mwalimu John CB Okumu, our outgoing ambassador, Daddy Mato, aka Martin Githinji, our representatives from the Nairobi City County Department of Culture, represented by Miss Nairobi Mwenyewe in the house, all our friends, artists, dreamers. Good evening. Good evening once again. Tonight, under this majestic roof of the Kenya National Theatre, we don't just light the stage. We ignite a legacy. Welcome to KITFest at 10. Wapi makelele tafadhali? 10 years ago, we planted a seed, a vision of stories crossing borders, of stages breathing life into unity. Today, that seed has grown into a towering tree with roots in Kenya and branches reaching across the world. And we are happy today we have representatives and friends from different countries who are here to witness this auspicious occasion. This year, we have over 50 stage performances from 18 countries that will light up this stage in November of this year. Wapi makofi tafadhali? And all these countless voices will be sharing one powerful truth. When we tell our stories, we heal. We connect, we remember who we are. Art is our language, and at KITFest, it is spoken in many tongues, all saying the same thing: we are one. From Ghanaites to Amapiano grooves, from throwback vibes to street theater on cobbled corners, KITFest is where culture doesn't just speak. It sings, it dances, it roars. From kids' fiestas to playwriting labs, we invite incubations for the next generation, or rather we provide incubations for the next generation of dreamers. KITFest has been the expressway cutting through decades of static traffic. Nairobi mnanisikia? KITFest has been the expressway cutting through decades of static traffic on the theater scene, connecting poets in Nairobi to performance stages in Italy, choreographing dancers' routes from Nakuru to Switzerland, weaving stories from Mombasa to London, welcoming the young poets, the painting prodigies, the monologue champs, because KITFest belongs to every age, every rhythm, every wild and brilliant imagination. Today, we unveil the Festival Ambassador 2025, a bold cultural leader whose voice will echo across nations, reminding the world Kenya's theater is not just alive, it is electric. And the face of the festival, an artist whose very being is a standing ovation. Their story is our mirror, their craft, our celebration. KITFest is more than a festival. It's a movement, which is why we are all here today. A carnival of minds, a theater of ideas, a revolution draped in costume, music, and magic. To our curators, collaborators, performers, partners, you are the heartbeats of this vision. 10 years in, and we are just getting started. So let the curtains rise, let the spotlight burn, let the applause thunder, because KITFest at 10 isn't just a milestone. It's a masterpiece in motion. Welcome to KITFest.
Another round of applause to Fadhali as we usher in the next speech of the moment. We'd like to officially invite the next speaker this evening is the outgoing ambassador, and he is the outgoing ambassador of KITFest 2024, Daddy Mato, but his real name is Martin Githinji. Tumpigie makofi as he takes over the stage. He is a contributor, has done a great job in 2024 in making the KIT Festival really popular, and he's also known to have shared this stage with so many different people, an actor, a thespian, a writer, an all-round great gentleman. Karibu sana, Martin.
It's okay, that's my niece. Yeah, relax, relax. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I would say I'm a man who needs introduction right now, but I am glad to be here today. I am glad today I stand in front of everybody here today. Those words hold more weight than anyone would understand. But if you know, you know. Sawa, nitanunua hiyo switi. Sawa, sawa, nitainunua. Sawa, sawa, sawa. All right. I remember when I came up here on stage to accept the role of ambassadorship in 2024. I was seated with my family, my son, my spouse at the time, and I had a sense of pride in sharing that moment with them. But that moment came from this stage, and that pride still exists within me, because this is a journey. This is a journey that I have been on and will continue to be on. And even before I give hand over to the new ambassador, I remember the very first time, even I'm sure none of you know who it is right now, or rather a lot of you don't know who it is right now until they're revealed. I remember, and I hope I won't reveal before I finish reading this. I remember the very first time we met, or rather I met them. It was on a set. I had been called in to play a role for a student film, and one of the things she said was, I actually never thought I'd ever meet you. Oh yes, she. Surprise. I actually never thought I'd ever meet you, but I am glad I have met you. I love what you do, and I hope to one day be like you. Watch this space. She dared me right in front of my face to tell me that she will achieve probably what I had till that time achieved and even more. Well, right now I don't know about being like me, but you know, if by being like me we mean daring to be passionate, daring to show yourself, daring to undress yourself, daring to speak the truth no matter how shameful and embarrassing it is, but daring to be yourself in your fullness. If that is being like me, then yeah, please go ahead and be like me. All right? Thank you. Thank you. All right, and now I'm going to read the bio for the ambassador for KITFest 2025. She's a dynamic and passionate performer whose love for the stage blossomed early in life. From traditional dances to choral verses to solo performances and pantomime, her formative years were filled with diverse artistic expressions that laid a strong foundation for her creative journey. Her craft has been continually enriched through numerous workshops, particularly under the Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust, including the 2023 anthology of Everyday Struggle, devised theatre performances, and audio play masterclass residency, as well as the 2022 workshop From the Idea to the Stage. She has performed in a string of notable productions, including The Audacity by Telescope Entertainment at KITFest 2021, The People vs. Him and Minefields by Journal of Orina, Irregardless Volumes 1 and 2 by Chatterbox, as well as Pilot by Chemi Chemi Players. A pivotal moment in her career came with her portrayal in Blessed Be the Fruit by Prevail Presents, which earned her a prestigious nomination at the Kenya Theatre Awards, highlighting her talent and growing reputation in the theatre community. Her range as an actor continued to shine in the Nairobi Performing Arts Studios adaptation of Antigone, where she played the titular role. Hey, Mugikuyu. Where she played the titular role in a politically charged version set in contemporary Kenya. She further showcased her versatility and stagecraft in N-Pass's production of Seraphine the Musical, where she took on the lead role. Her commanding presence, emotive delivery, and captivating dance performance drew critical acclaim and earned her a second KTA nomination. She continues to carve out a unique space for herself in Kenyan theater, combining passion, presence, and a powerful voice for storytelling. Ladies and gentlemen, KITFest Ambassador 2025. All right, so I have just been given another brief that the clip of introducing the KITFest ambassador will play after the outgoing face of the festival has spoken and also given his remarks. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce my elder and very big brother, Mr. John C.B. Okumu. A round of applause, please.
Jambo. Kwa zima lakini. Mabibi na mabwana, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, since we are in a theatrical setting, I would like for you to make some noise for my costume. This costume conveys upon me the role of giving the citation for the face of KITFest 2025 to my successor. Nitamwambia hadithi kidogo. This successor, I was a student at the University of Nairobi from 1973 to 1975, and the person whom I'm going to read about mysteriously happened to be my mwalimu. Those were perhaps the glory days of the University of Nairobi, because we may not have realized it at the time, but we were being taught by people who turned out to be, in their achievement, Africa's best. So I can attest to the fact that we walk on the shoulders of giants, because not only did this gentleman, but also people like Okot Bitek, Taban Loliong, John Ruganda, Mishere Mugo, Eda Gashukia were all people who taught me the now much maligned subject of literature, which of course I believe in, and I hope we'll sustain on our syllabus. So, those were extempore, off-the-cuff remarks. I have been instructed to read the citation, to end the citation with the word legacy, and you can see that I've been a school teacher all my life, so the idea is to have control of the classroom. You can clap wildly when you hear the word legacy, and I say thank you. Born in 1938 in Limuru, he burst onto the literary scene in East Africa with the performance of his first major play, The Black Hermit, at the National Theatre in Kampala, Uganda, in 1962. Additionally, in a highly productive literary period, he wrote 8 short stories, 2 one-act plays, 2 novels, and a regular column for the Sunday Nation under the title As I See It. One of the novels, Weep Not Child, was published to critical acclaim in 1964, followed by the second novel, The River Between, in 1965. His third novel, A Grain of Wheat, published in 1967, was a turning point in the formal and ideological direction of his works. In 1967, he became a lecturer in English literature at the University of Nairobi. He taught there until 1977, the year that forced dramatic turns in his life and career. His first novel in 10 years, Petals of Blood, was published in July 1977. That same year, his most controversial play, Gai Kadeda, I Will Marry When I Want, written together with Ngoge wa Mere, was performed at Kamiridu Educational and Cultural Center, Limuru, in an open theater with actors from the workers and residents of the village. He was arrested and imprisoned without charge at Committee Maximum Security Prison at the end of the year, on the 31st of December, 1977. It was in prison that he made the decision to abandon English as his primary language of creative writing and committed himself to writing in Gikuyu, his mother tongue. After that decision, he wrote Shaitani Mutaravaine in prison. See, I can speak perfect Kikuyu. He wrote Shaitani Mutaravaine in prison on toilet paper in 1981. The following year, it was translated into English as Devil on the Cross. He would go on to become a distinguished professor of English and comparative literature at the University of California, Irvine. Today, we celebrate his contribution to the development of literary and performance arts, as well as the great impact his work has had in the Kenyan and global theater landscape. His courage, his creativity, and his commitment to language, culture, and justice remain an enduring legacy. Thank you.
eyes onto that screen as we do the reveal of the ambassador for KITFest at 10, 2025.
Brother, ulisikia story ya package ya boss? Usikii ilienda?
Boss, usikii mali imeenda.
Hizi ni ufala gani unaniambia? Hiyo package iko hapa within 2 hours.
Hiyo time nilikuanga town. Kidogo kidogo kuna commotion na wonder nini na happen.
Wow. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am deeply honored and incredibly excited to stand before you today as the Kenya International Theatre Festival Ambassador 2025. Thank you. This feels deeply surreal and at the same time so full circle. It's an honor that carries not just pride, but powerful memories and personal growth. First and foremost, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Kenya International Theatre Festival team for seeing something in me, for believing in me, and giving me a chance to be part of something so meaningful. But most importantly, thank you for creating a space where young people can rise, speak, and be seen. Thank you. I first joined the theater as a young girl with nervous feet and a big dream, not quite sure where I belonged, but knowing that I wanted to express something real. From singing games, those first traditional dances, solo, and a little off-timed choral verses, to diving into a bold and expressive word of mime, where I literally cried when I saw my competitors' performance, I was slowly finding not just my stage, but my voice. The KITFest workshops felt like incubators of possibility. I learned to dig deeper, to listen, to lead, and to collaborate. I didn't just become a better performer. I became a more grounded, more daring, and more compassionate artist. You see why it's full circle, right? Now here we are, KITFest at 10. A round of applause. Thank you. A decade of storytelling, a decade of breaking boundaries, a decade of giving young voices a stage to be loud, proud, and unapologetically creative. To witness that growth and be part of it is something I will never take for granted. Once again, thank you, KITFest. Thank you for nurturing me, for challenging me, and for celebrating me. I accept this role as an ambassador, not just as a title, but as a promise to give back, to lift others, and to keep the creative flame burning bright. Thank you. And now, the reveal of the face. I would now like to invite the family of the late Ngogi wa Thiong'o to come and give a speech. Thank you.
Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali.
Jambo. Ngogi Thiong'o. I'm here to represent the family, and I'm very thankful for Aguka being the. Is it on? Is it on? Okay. I thought you. So I'm very thankful for Aguka being the face of the festival. Yeah, I would not say much having my senior here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols are observed. Hamjambo. My name is Peter Boro Kuria. I'm a board member of the Ngogi wa Thiong'o Foundation. And we came here invited by KITFest 10. We feel very much honored. We feel much appreciated. We feel we're in the right place being with you. The foundation is about developing, nurturing languages, culture, art from our people, our African people. And being in this place, we feel we are where we belong. We are excited to be here. We are excited that this fest today is about, is about what we have achieved, and do recognize what our eminent elder, advocated all through, all the time. We do believe that language and culture that belongs to us should always be with us. But we've had, of course, many interruptions and we've not been able to be exactly what we should be. If you remember, in the words of Gowadiongo, if I may paraphrase him, if you know all the languages of the world and you don't know your own language, you are enslaved. You don't know your own mother tongue, you are enslaved. But if you know your mother tongue and then you get to know those other languages, you are empowered. This is what we believe in. We believe in us being empowered. We believe in doing what we need to do, what we can do, and what we do, what comes from us. For that reason, therefore, we, like I said, we feel honored to be here with you today, and we do accept that this is part of us. So thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you.
And before you leave stage, kindly don't leave the stage. I'd like to invite the CEO, who's the chief guest, Michael Pundo, that is the Kenya Cultural Center, incorporating the Kenya National Theatre CEO, to stage, and also the KITFest Trust Executive Director, Benson Gofia, to join them on stage as we hand them a hamper and appreciate for what they've done. But ladies and gentlemen, how about another round of applause for the legend Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Tupigie makofi tafadhali for his contributions towards the art and of course for being a pioneer in so many fronts. Also John C.B. Okumu, Mwalimu, we'd like you to join us on stage. Daddy Mato also kindly join us on stage as we take this photo together. Tafadhali. Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali, a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we say congratulations to the face of KITFest 2025. And of course, to the ambassador, Lorna Lemmy. She will be the ambassador throughout the year, and we say congratulations to her. Asante sana. Without much ado, I'd like to welcome our next act, Kafaru, who is an experimental music artist, crafting immersive soundscapes where culture, emotion, and innovation collide. With a fearless vision and boundary-pushing style, Kafaru transforms raw experience into bold, unforgettable audio art. Put your hands together as we welcome the amazing musician, Kafaru. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali, tumpigie makofi.
I think I love her, but she don't want me. I keep insisting she gotta take me. Now I want her, she starts to see me. From the time I saw her, I got a feeling. Baby, mi nataka, mi nawe tuendeshe ndege, twende mbali. Don't you hesitate, take my hand. Oria negwedete, moire tu, shika mkono wangu, ndo kamake. Look into my eyes, I love you. Ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da. I feel the pressure when I look into your eyes, and I want to make you mine. Nataka uwe wangu forever and ever, me and you together. The kitu they won't see it coming. Unajua tuna vibe tukiangalia the stars. Nyota yako ina shine, baby baby una shine. Baby mi nataka mi nawe tuende tuone wazazi. Don't you hesitate, take my hand. Oriane kwedete moire tu, shika mkono wangu ndo kamake. Look into my eyes, I love you. Ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da. So just hold on to me, to us, and never.
Tupigie makofi. And of course, if you love poetry, you're in for a treat. This is a person who has followed in the footsteps of Shakespeare and W.B. Yeats. Up next on stage is Divine, a creative that tells stories the way life happens, unfiltered, raw, and full of rhythm. On days, his poetry blends different dialects and other creative aspects. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome the one and only Divine.
Ochendo mana nyuola nyawa wane ywak, ochendo mana nyuola nyawa wane ywak. Onega bende ruto nyaka piny orumo, onega bende ruto nyaka piny orumo. Ochendo mana nyuola nyawa wane ywak, ochendo mana nyuola nyawa wane ywak. Onega bende ruto nyaka piny orumo, onega bende ruto nyaka piny orumo.
It is I who stitches metaphors into the fabric of my tongue,
Ochendo mana nyuola nyawa
who turns silence into syllables and broken days into ballads, who cups the wind in my palms and calls it a whisper from home. I am the son of Nairobi's heartbeat. The story is still being written. It is I who carries the weight of unspoken dreams, who translate the language of the city's restless feet, who translate the language of the city's restless feet, who finds poetry in matatu horns and streetlight shadows. I wear my name like a prophecy, like a hymn still humming, like a journey where every turn is a punchline waiting to land. Because I've been the question and the answer, the storm and the stillness, the voice that refused to fold into silence. I am the rhythm in the rain, the hush before the sunrise, the way the wind carries secrets only the trees can understand. I am made of miracles and moonlight, stitched together by stardust and second chances. A blueprint of breaths taken and given. The universe whispering itself into my bones. Do you see? Do you see how the light falls on my skin? How the shadows curve gentle and deliberate. Each scar a signature of survival. Each heartbeat a testament to something holy. See, I'm not just alive, I am sacred. Woven from wonders too wild to name. So when I speak, it's the voice of 1,000 stars saying, here I am divine. Paukwa, sahani, maziwa ya mtoto. Ego kuinuliwa. Macho kuperfect skill ya kujiangalia. Emotions na soul kuheal after machozi kupanguza ulipolia. Feel the rhythm na vibration ya heartbeat kwa wrist ikikupa flow ya maisha. Jione. Imperfections ikikuza skill ya mustard seed. Safari ya 1000 miles akiwalk na steps. Wilderness kutembea ili washinda wengi kuibea. Kupata meaning pale wengi walipata kupotea. Hizi ni steps za kujifind. From afar ina seem as a possibility. But the closer una get, the more ina remain as it is supposed to be. So feel the tingle in your skin. Feel your shadow ikidisappear with the calm of darkness. Feel your soul ikidetach from your body, the mohoroho inavyodunda. You see, tuko kwenye circle. Na kwenye hii circle, psycho na psycho. Psycho akizidi kupsycho kwenye hii circle, kwa crossroads tunajikuta. West, turn out near dead end. North, at the beginning njia iko clear, mbele iko a bit foggy. East, jua inachomoza before tupate kujifind. South, njia iliyotokea after everything iligo sideways. Naona tukiketi chini tujikumbusha ni nini haswa tulikuwa tunabonga kuhusu. Redemption ya soul, rejuvenation ya mind, resuscitation ya body. Hizo ndio steps za kujifind. Thank you.
Give me some light. Msanii alipwe. We mse wa guitar, come. Even me, I wrote this piece. Why do most of the artists write pieces, very nice pieces, when they are broke? Give me some light in the room, kindly. I want to hear in the audience if we have someone with talent. Naomba light tafadhali. Okay. Nisaidieni na light. Thank you. Uko na mtu? Light of the world. I want to get someone from the audience who can sing impromptu. And I'm going to give them a gift. Is that okay? Washeni light. Nipatieni light. KNT. Niwashieni light. Tafadhali. We want to see our audience members. There is one over there, one, and then on this side. So we have one person from this side. Come on stage, come on stage, come on stage, come on stage. The 3 people, come on stage. Usanii ni gharama. Jia. Na mmevaa kama wasanii ama mlijua? Give me something in C. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no one like you. Millennials wametosha tu ni hapa. They know the lyrics. Hello, how you doing? My angel, my one and only. The only one that I'm missing. You to bring me joy and blessing. You know. Huyu ni Gen Z, anacheza. He's Mr. Cod. Let's see if they can do something impromptu. Sawa sawa. Na mtamvotia. The best singer will walk away with something from my M-Pesa. Bwana asifiwe. Msanii alipwe, si ndio? Sawa sawa. Let's see how that goes. Tuanze na ladies ama tuanze pale mwisho? Ladies. Sawa sawa. Anasema men. But if it was a Nigerian man asking, she would have taken it. Twende kazi. Msanii, songa hapa. What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Daniela Rono.
Daniela Rono. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Kenya, Daniela Rono.
In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. That's all I've never seen, baby. In my life, I never seen Melanin so dark, you're the queen of the dance floor. Nice socialite, Nairobi sea, baby. Put me in your diary. In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. Nice socialite.
Have you seen, baby? Would you put it in your diary? Trying to kill them too. I've never seen.
Melanin so
Hey.
dark, you're the queen of the dance floor. Nice socialite.
From the Robbie scene, baby.
Won't you put me in your diary? In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor.
We have Judge Ian here. Makofi ya Judge Ian. Let me know, since siku za TPF, I fear this man. Imagine Ian as your father-in-law. And then he asks you, what do you bring to the table? Out of 10, Ian. Out of 10, Ian, how many? What's the count? What's the count here? In her life, she's never seen. That's a...
Kabla ni judge, please. Can I start again?
Yes.
Aya.
Ian anakuanga judgmental.
Aya.
Alright, let's do it.
She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming hot water vapor. I wanna date her. In my life, I never seen melanin so dark. You're the queen of the dance floor. Nice socialite.
Nairobi scene, baby. Would you put me in your diary? In my life, I
never seen.
Wapi microphone tupatie Ian. Results ni zile. Yes, let's see. Yes, enda pale. He's gonna say no. But my body is telling me, Ian, come on. Ian is saying no, guys. Sindio. Ian, man. Ian, man. Aseme kitu. Amekataa. Amesema he don't do that without money. Amwezi mu afford. Aya, let's hear the next singer. Tusikie. Msanii anaweza hawezi? The first performer, how do you like it? Nice. Aya, let's see. Msanii, twende kazi. Don't overthink. Play something in C. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawood Africa. Tupige makofi tafadhali.
I love you like the sunshine in the morning when I'm yawning, like the sense of love ukipika chai ya majani na mandazi. Such a lovely way to start my day. We're getting high as I make you call my name. Tukisikiza ngoma za Bob Marley. Napenda vile una smile usisare. Nipatie zeze nikuimbie. I wrote a song na nataka usikie. If you let me sing for you. Oh mama, darling, I will sing your favorite song. Because I'm feeling lucky to have you dance along.
Wapi makofi ya Dawood?
Favorite song.
My name is Samuel Omondi. Yes.
Unaimba na gitaa ama waache? Aache tu, si ndio?
Unaweza iko tu sawa, unaweza imba na gitaa.
Aya, twende kazi.
So this song is about protest, yani mambo na maandamano.
Hello.
So it's a peaceful song, and I begin. Voices of a crying kaka, voices of a crying mama, voices of a crying dada. In this country, is this real? Amani, 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 amani. Wakenya tudumishe amani. Amani, 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 amani. Amani, 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 amani. Amani, 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 amani.
Everybody,
Wakenya
amani, amani.
tudumishe amani.
Hey!
Amani, pisha twaileta. Amani. Listen, listen,
Listen.
listen. Amani pisha twaileta picha. Mawe kurusha hatutaki kufa. Sio lazima na masufuria kuzivaa kwa kichwa. Hiyo si lazima tutakuja kumia. Sipovumilia. Wakenya tuwe na dream, tuwe na aim. Tuende mbali, acha mambo ya mbogi. Uwe kuipi au mzee, haijalishi, bora kujiamini. Kuishi kwingi kuona haina skiza, kuishi kwingi
skiza,
uona mengi haina haja utiaji. To maintain peace inchi mbalimbali, tuwe na ustawili, kuwasha moto na kuchoma mali tai. Karibu watu laki wana
Sasa wadau, we are only going to do it once. I only chose 3 people. Aya, we are only going to do it once. Wapi makofi ya msanii? Wapi makofi ya msanii? Wapi makofi ya msanii? Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Judge Ian. Wapi makofi yake tafadhali? Asanteni sana. Make sure that we get to find each other. Chukua namba yangu. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Now I have seen how you vote during the elections. It's clear to say that's how we choose our leaders. Message, amani, 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 amani. If you don't get it, forget about it. Tutampigia makofi tena. Tumpigie makofi. Jajian, I needed you. I needed you so bad. Ukasema, let the voters, the public vote. Here we are. Right now, we'd like to have an overview of KITFest at 10. I'd like to invite the KITFest Trust Executive Director, Benson Gofia, to give us an overview of what to expect during this festival. Soon after, he's going to give us a method on how we can get to utilize the ticketing platform. Tupige makofi once again, anapokuja.
For those of you who are familiar with the Kenya Theatre Awards, Ian is our chair of the jury, so we are happy he was not willing to share his comments. And your appreciation is why we have a lot of weight in the jury, as we also want to hear from the public. So yeah, that's part of the process. Anyway, I'm here to give an overview of KITFest at 10. We have, as I said earlier, we have over 50 performances by performers from 18 countries. And we have a short video that I'd like to ask the technical team to play for us before I proceed. So, technical team. Is a cocktail of almost everything and anything you might want. So we welcome all of you to the theater from 4th to 16th of November to be able to partake of this theatrical feast that we have for you. I might not be able to speak about everything that will be there, but we have our website, theaterke.com, where you'll be able to see all the shows that are going to be held at KITFest. We are going to be able to buy tickets from this particular platform. We are going to be able to sign up for the workshops, the master classes, everything that is going to happen at the festival on this website. So technical team, once again, let us have a short video on Theater KE.
To buy this year's KITFest tickets, go to your browser of choice and search for theaterke.com. Choose from the list of upcoming events and click Buy Ticket, which will redirect you to this page. This page will show you the location of where your chosen event will happen and a list of ticket options from early bird, advanced, and student. After you choose your preferred ticket, add it to the cart and proceed to check out. Fill in your payment details and a push prompt will be sent to your phone where you can proceed to pay, and a ticket will be sent to your email. Tukutane KITFest.
So sisi tumejipanga, nyinyi mmejipanga? Nyinyi mmejipanga? Wonderful. So ideally, we are planning to have the festival for the 2 weeks as usual, but with us celebrating 10 years, you will see some new things that have not been there before. Some things that have been there before will be making a comeback after 10 years. And basically in the lead up between now and November, we'll be able to experience most of these activities that you're talking about. You'll start seeing more and more information being shared by our ambassador, now that we've already revealed her here. And we'll be able to see a lot more that we have in store. I don't want to speak a lot because afterwards we'll be able to interact and answer any questions that you might have regarding the activities that we have. So at this particular juncture, I want to invite our chief guest for the day as we get to the end of the program. And this is the CEO of the Kenya Cultural Center, Mpigeni Makofi, as he comes to the stage. Makofi mazuri tafadhali. The Kenya Cultural Center is the biggest partner to KITFest, and we now co-host this particular festival together. And I'm happy that since Mike took charge over 5 years ago, we have seen the growth that KITFest has had, primarily because of the support that we also get from the Kenya Cultural Center, courtesy of this great gentleman over here. So, makofi kwa Bwana Michael Pundo.
The outgoing face of the festival, senior and veteran, JS. I've seen also another senior and veteran in the house, though he refused to stand up and talk to us. The chairman of KTA jury, and all thespians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and all the friends of Kenya National Theatre and KITFest. We want to welcome you to this day as we celebrate a milestone. It is a momentous occasion as we launch KITFest at 10, and together with the ambassador and face of KITFest for the next 1 year. It is important to note that 10 years is a long time. It has been 10 years of consistency, 10 years of uncertainty, but 10 years of celebration. It's been 10 years of stories, of laughter, of tears on this stage. And as we look back, we celebrate our triumph and against the challenges that we have faced. I want to note that 10 years of theater that has shaped our cultural landscape, brought our voices to the world, and inspired generations. One of them has been recognized as the ambassador of KITFest this year. We gather to celebrate and honor this journey that we have so far moved together. This journey was once a dream. It was a vision. And I remember sometime in 2016, I think, some young man walked into my office. I was still a junior cultural officer. And some young man walked kijana mfupi round. And he had ideas. And as he was telling me those ideas, I really doubted because they were so big and were not commensurate to his physique. But I gave him the benefit of doubt, and I said, yeah, it's a nice thing. Today we are here to celebrate 10 years. This festival has grown from a small gathering of artists, I think it was just one act then, to an international event that has attracted professionals, students, and audiences from all corners of the world. It has actually become a symbol of Kenya's commitment to the arts, to dialogue, and to the power of storytelling. And so as we mark this milestone, we are also proud to unveil the festival ambassador, Madam Lona Lemi, and the face of the festival, Professor Ngugi wa Thiong'o. These are people who not only represent our values, our mission, and our future, but they are also a bridge between the past into the present, heading to the future. This year's festival ambassador, Madame Lemi, is a renowned actor and an advocate of youth empowerment. She has been a vibrant thespian who has grown through KITFest, and we take note of that. Has not only been a trailblazer in Kenyan theater, but also been a voice, an innovator, and a champion of cultural expression. She embodies the spirit of the festival in her innovation and passion. She is actually the inspiration for young generations who look up to theater as a career. And so let's all welcome Lemi with great enthusiasm and pride, because the future in front of her lies bare. Can we just clap for her? And so as we look into the future, let us remember that Kenya International Festival is more than just an event. It is a movement that celebrates the power of theater to connect, to heal, and to transform. And as we ride on the back of this festival, Kenya Cultural Center has partnered with the Trust to bring new ideas into the theater scene. We are currently building capacities of theater practitioners outside Nairobi and giving them skills that would put them on a bigger platform like KITFest. The program is County Theater Fiesta. Together with the County Theater Fiesta, we are also reimagining stories and putting them into audio plays. Again, an avenue where young people can get an opportunity to use their talent to make additional income through an area that has not seriously been exploited. And so as we celebrate 10 years, let us also commit to ensure that this festival continues to grow, to evolve, and to inspire. Let us continue to support the arts, to invest in education and building of capacities, and to create spaces where creativity can flourish. The Kenya Cultural Center is just but a space. There are several spaces that needs to be innovated and put ready to support the art. This year, in realizing this, we have initiated a campaign called Twende Theatre. And we use the school's festival to encourage the audiences that it is important to visit and attend our theaters. Because through this, then our producers are assured of an audience. To the artists and to the audience and all who have contributed to this journey, we say thank you, but not ending there, because the struggle and the joys must continue. Let us all raise our voices in celebration as we put our hands together in unity and our hearts in hope. May this festival continue to be a beacon of art, culture, and change. And as we say at Kenya Cultural Center, let us inspire cultural and creativity through Kenya International Theatre Festival. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bwana CEO, for hosting us. And of course, we assure you that KITFest at 10 will be an amazing experience. Remember to scan to buy your KITFest tickets, and of course, get to have that enjoyable moment as you come for the festival. Right now, for the final act, we have Dance Varsity Network. They innovate dance through theater and film, bringing African contemporary movement to life. And at KITFest, they celebrate culture with rhythm, bold storytelling, and boundary-pushing creativity. It's more than just performance, it's movement with meaning. Ladies and gentlemen, Dance Varsity Network.
One more mero koto twe walo yo yamoni walo yo yamoni one more mero koto twe wami kotra lami twe kai twe baby.
Kamoa olelo, katino oleo, kawabi overo, kadwa lolelo. Kamoa olelo, katino oleo, kawabi overo, kadwa lolelo. Mbe, mbe, mbe,
We've come to the end of the night, but of course we'd like to have our vote of thanks from Kevin Kimani Kahuro. Kevin Kimani Kahuro is an international cultural specialist, and of course we would like him to just come and give us the vote of thanks. He's also a professional, top-performing and goal-oriented theater manager and lecturer with excellent skills and experience in partnerships and resource mobilization. He is also proudly one of the founders of this festival.
Thank you. I think my role here is very simple, is to appreciate all of you, but first and most important, we appreciate God for this opportunity to be here. We also want to thank everyone who is behind this, the Kenya Cultural Center, the Kenya International Theatre Festival Trust. We want to thank the outgoing team of the year 2024, led by our senior, John Sibi Okumu and Daddy Mato. Thank you for the amazing job you've done. And also want to appreciate the family of Ngugi wa Thiong'o for accepting that Professor Ngugi be the face of this year's festival, and also want to thank Lona Lemi for accepting the invitation to be KITFest at 10 Ambassador. I want to take this opportunity to also thank the team behind the organizing of this event. Well, particularly I want to thank the young men and ladies who put the unveiling together. You all confess that that was brilliant and amazing. Thank you very much for the amazing job that you've done. I want to appreciate each and every one of us for even turning up to here and coming for this event. We thank all of you, and we wish that you will follow us, and you're welcome to purchase tickets and be part of this amazing experience of KITFest at 10. As we wind up, we also want to invite you for a cocktail and some music. The experience starts today, and all this courtesy of Kenya Cultural Center and our CEO, Mr. Michael Pundo. Asanteni sana, and may we all have a lovely evening. Thank you very much.
Hi, asante sana. That has been an amazing launch. Niwashie tata fadhali. Asante sana. It's been a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for being patient with the time and the clock as well. But right now, I'd like to ask all our VIPs wasimame tafadhali hapa mbele. The jury, the executives wasimame. You'll exit the space as the first team, tafadhali. They'll be the first ones to exit. Tafadhali. Yeah. DJ ungekuwa unacheza mziki ingekaa awkward. Sasa tunakaa tu. Hapo sawa kabisa.
Hebu ongeza hiyo volume.
Thank you.
Nikishika mic unajua ni kubad.
Ngoja. Yeah, let's allow them to leave. Let's allow them to leave first. VIPs tafadhali. Exit, take a right turn. Have a beautiful evening. God bless and take care.
Hush! I'm killing every chance I get. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. I'm killing every chance I get. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. I'm killing every chance I get. Every chance I get, every chance I get, every chance I get, I'm killing every chance I get, every chance I get.